Hey folks, Caitlin93 Lumber coming back at you with another beer and
me
and a Katie. It's been a while.
Rare Katie in the wild.
It's been a while.
Since I first saw you.
Yeah. Stop it. I just say the first part.
Yuck.
Anyway.
Sorry.
Thank you for joining me, Katie.
I don't know why. I just had the giggle fits. So.
We are opening a fancy beer because today is my birthday. Today is my birthday. Not the day that I'm posting this.
An undisclosed date.
Yeah, because I know, like Kyle from No Hype. He talks about he speaks the way, or he speaks how it is the day that he's posting the video. So I just wanted to clarify for if you watch other people's stuff and they do the same, that today, the day that this is being recorded, is my birthday, and this will be posted tomorrow or today. Tomorrow, today, whatever. Anyway, this is Hill Farmstead. It is their Vera Mae 2019. It is a Farmstead Spring Blossom Ale brewed with flowers and honey and aged in wine barrels.
Any specific flowers?
Dandelions.
How'd you know?
Because they do a whole thing every year where they...
Don't they hire people to pick dandelions?
They don't hire. It's volunteer. But you get like free beer and stuff.
I'll go pick some dandelions.
And I think they might give you a bottle of this once it's done or something. I don't know. So anyway, there's a story about who Vera Mae is. Vera Mae, 1889 to 1976, was Edward's eldest sister. Hill Farmstead Brewery rests upon the land that was once home to her and her 13 siblings. In her honor, this Farmstead Ale is crafted with organically grown grains, hops, Vermont wildflower honey, dandelion flowers from our fields, our farmhouse yeast, and water from our well, unfiltered and naturally carbonated. This is the ale that I dream to have shared with Vera. And then they have the whole Hill Farmstead Brewery is the culmination of travel and whatnot. I'm not going to read that.
I named my first car Vera.
Oh yeah,
Vera.
Yeah. It has. They put the ingredients on here, which is cool. I think every brewery should do that. Pale malt, American malted barley, organic spelt, organic buckwheat, organic wheat, hops, Vermont wildflower honey, dandelion flowers, yeast, and our well water. It says serve at 46 degrees Fahrenheit, which this is probably around. And it was bottled on July 31st, 2019.
Before we even met.
That was a lot to get through.
Yeah.
I hope I didn't interrupt your dialogue while I was doing that.
What dialogue? My internal dialogue?
What the fuck? Why is this not?
I have a few dialogues, so.
This one.
Which one?
No, I think this one has. I also have these glasses here that are super fragile, and I don't want to break them.
Yeah.
I think this has one of those. Yeah, it's got one of the little plastic thingies on the inside. Makes it a little more difficult to.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, they put them on like their barrel aged stuff. There you go.
That's so pretty. I shouldn't be trusted with this type of glassware.
I know. Well, oops. I spilled a little bit, but that's okay. So yeah, that's a nice, like a light honey color, right?
Yeah.
It's got pretty good carbonation. Yours does, at least.
Mine's super Yeah, I don't know what
Mine
the deal is with that, but I mean, yours has it. Mine's just way more, I don't know, doing that champagne-y thing where all the bubbles go to like the center and stream upwards, and yours are kind of sporadic around the glass.
We don't use these glasses that much, so I probably should have rinsed them out before, but
I don't know, they're
clean. Unless that's
Okay.
But yeah, it's
Nice.
it's slightly hazy. It's a yellowish, like I said, light honey color. White head,
Nice.
a little bit. Is there ABV on this?
Oh,
No ABV.
interesting.
I could look it up, but I'm not going to. Yeah. Little soapy, sudsy
Mine is
sudsy
Sudsy.
head.
Yeah.
And I'm getting like a floral, just in the air right
Really?
now.
I don't smell anything. It might be because I'm a little stuffy, so I don't know.
Well, do you want to smell it then?
Yeah.
Let's smell it.
Okay. Mm.
Yeah. It definitely has a floral dandelion type thing going on.
I like it.
It's got a little bit of funky thing going on. Funky Farmhouse.
Dandelion Funk. It's a good band name.
And I don't know if I'm getting, maybe you can expand on this, but I don't know if I'm getting a honey thing, a honey specific thing, but there is a sweetness in there that is. It's not a super bright sweetness, but it's like more of like a honey sweetness.
It doesn't remind me of like a honey sweetness. It's more of like a hay sweetness of like, you know that smell of like this sweet hay smell? Mm-hmm. I'm holding this really weirdly.
Yeah, don't hold it like that.
Thanks. I don't know what happened there. Sorry.
Katie hasn't done a review in a while. It's been almost a year, I think.
I did a reviews at the...
Oh yeah, you were a beer tuber palooza.
Yeah.
Those are a bit more informal though.
Yeah, it was more of a highlight. It was a blip. Yeah, I don't know. Life has taken me by the cojones.
Yeah. There's a nice acidity to it as well.
I was still talking about how I haven't done any reviews.
It's okay.
I'm still just as rambly. That's why I didn't get...
Do you want to see what it tastes like?
Yep.
Do you want to try it?
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
That's pretty. I know. No, I'm very good with words. But...
I need to take a sip because that one came off a little more tart, and I feel like I am acclimating to it. So let me take another sip or two before I say anything. It's so weird how the dandelion comes across. Like it's not a big dandelion thing, but there is like a floral thing that is very like dandelion. Yeah. And there's also like since they put like the whole flower in there, there's a little bit of that like I guess vegetal is the best word for that. Or I guess say plant material kind of taste to it. Yeah. There's a nice acidity to it. I have acclimated a little bit, so it's not as tart as it was on that first sip. What do you think?
It is tart. It's dry. I like it because I don't like super... It's weird because I like really super like fruited things, but like this is a type of sweet. Like I only like sweet in very specific situations in beer, and this is like what my ideal, like if it was just slightly less like acidic tart tea, I would be able to drink this like a lot. Ooh, it's weird.
I will say.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm getting like this weird, like more of a dandelion thing in my mouth after like not having taken another sip for a little bit. But it's like in the back of my mouth. Like, Dandelion burps.
Um,
Gotcha every time.
I will say that I did forget that this is wine barrel aged.
And
so there are things in here that
it makes a lot of sense.
In the nose especially, you're definitely getting some barrel oak tannin-y kind of things.
My media is like, is this a muckraker beer? It has that like oaky oaky dryness immediately to me anyway.
Because when you said that drying thing, I was like, oh, it's got a little bit of the. I feel like that woodiness comes is bigger in the nose than it is in the taste, but you're getting that dryness in the taste.
Yeah, for sure.
That is showing you or telling you that there is barrel.
Yeah, I think when I hear that things are going to be flowery and like dandelion-y, I expect it to like punch me with flower taste, and like not necessarily like I want it to punch me with flower taste. I just, not that it's bad. It's not bad at all.
No.
It's just that I would prefer a little bit stronger like floral thing. Personally, I think like the drying factor takes away from that a little bit, but that's just me. I'm humble.
Yeah. Well, you do have to also take into account that this is almost 4 years old.
That's true.
So
I mean, yeah.
I've never had this beer fresh. I think I've only had. I don't even know if I've had this before. This might be my first time having this beer.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah. Now that I remember that it was wine barrel aged, the wine and the barrel are
both the wine and the barrel are present.
Yeah.
It's so weird because I get sips that are like super sweet and florally, and then other sips that are like super dry and tart, and that's weird to me. I'm like, why my taste buds are not like consistent, not feeling consistent here, but
yeah,
I like it. It's nice. I think it's something I'd rather drink on like a nice picnicky late April day.
Well, it was like 60 degrees today, so
that's why we did it.
It's basically late April. It's basically fucking.
Well, it is what it is.
It is, and once you get into it, it is pretty pleasant. The acidity isn't too crazy. And yeah, the only thing I would say is like, it'd be nice if there was like a little more kiss of honey.
Sorry, I'm just like thinking about if mine's warming up because my hands are super warm or something, but like, it just tastes mine. I don't know what it is. I just feel like it's getting sweeter as it's like warming up. So maybe it's a little too cold. Am I bonkers or?
Mm-mm. Yours is a little bit warmer.
Yeah. Guess you'll have to look back on the video just to see if I'm like clutching it at any point. I don't remember, but
yeah. Ooh, I just got a little sweetness in that sip.
Yeah, so I think like also I find that like when things like this, like they need to warm up a little bit before like the sweet. Yes, heard, respected, but I think that like also, when drinks like this like warm up a little bit, it's like when you could taste like a lot more of like sugary notes and such. Just my opinion, but you know.
Yeah, well, we're gonna drink this tonight, so we'll see
Yeah.
once it warms up. Also, it might say serve at 46 because if it gets warmer than that, it might explode. Because sometimes these beers, sometimes the beers like this can have have they need to be kept cold.
Yes, otherwise they can get a little reactionary.
Yeah.
We're so good at words right now. So.
So yeah, do you have any final thoughts?
I don't know. I think you covered it really nicely. I don't want to drag out your video any longer because I know you've been on a roll of doing shorter videos.
I haven't been that good at it lately.
But yeah, I like it. I like, I get excited when I see like floral dandelion, especially because I love dandelion. I just feel like I would like it to be more dandelion-y. Okay, does it smell a little different now?
Yeah, I'm getting a little more. I'm getting a little bit of honey in this, and I'm getting a way bigger funk thing.
Yeah, it's way more. Like I said, it's like
hay.
Hay, sweet hay type of situation. Which I like. I like a funky little guy like this one, but
Yeah. Are you supposed to like shake it before you pour it?
I don't know. One day I hope to actually go to Hill Farmstead, but
One day.
One day. Happy birthday. You're the nicest, cutest ever. Right.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
So yeah.
I wanted to. That was my final thought. Okay. I like them.
Not that I hit the bottom of my hand.
Sorry.
So yeah, I hope you're all doing well and taking care of yourselves and taking care of each other. You can like this video if you'd like to. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can follow me on Instagram, 93lumber. That's spelled out 93lumber. Excuse me. And we will see you in the next one. Cheers.
Thanks. Bye, friends.